What's up, guys? It's your boy Pete, and welcome back to Planting with Pete.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine.
Now, if you're new here, this channel consists of almost everything houseplant related that tickles your little fancy. You hit the subscribe button, you sit back, and you just enjoy this video. Guys, on today's video, we are going over, I was going to do 10, but I'm going to do 5. Alright, we're going to go over the 5. That's because I'm trying to get us a little short video out. Y'all know how it is. I can barely do a good 30 minutes. 30 minutes for me is like, it's a lot. But it's the comfort zone. 30 minutes is like, I can get something done in 30 minutes. 15 is pushing it. 15 is like, we're getting straight to the, and with me talking, we're not even going to push 15 minutes. But I was going to do 5 plants, but today we're only going to do 5. Simply because it's a lot more easier on me, and I will literally sit for like an hour and a half to try to figure out which plants, if I would have did 10, like which plants, because there are some that are tied, and then there are also some that I wanted to pick different genus. I always say, what's the word I use? Guinness. I always say Guinness because of the Guinness Book of World Records. But I try to choose different genus of plants so that we're not doing 3 Hoyas, 12 begonias, you know, things of that such. So I can honestly say there is a double philodendron. We're going to cover a Hoya, Sananthe, Calathea, wherever we go, Persia, and then there's one more. I don't know what it is because I typically do the same thing when I get on camera. I forget the last one, or forget the last 2. Let's see. No, yeah, there's 2 in the house, so we have to transfer into the cavern, you guys. There's 2. Or was it 3? No, there's 2 for sure in there. And then out here, I'm trying to talk myself through it. And out here, I have 1, 2, which is 4. All right, guys, I have to set up the camera anyway, and then pull out the first plant, which you probably already seen on the thumbnail. But yeah, let's go ahead and set this camera. It's already set up, but let me go ahead and get this here plant out. And about the time I get the plant out, I've been on figured out what was the 5th one. Right? Yeah, let's do that. Alright, guys, we got everything set up. I'm not sure how this lighting is looking, how it's going to show up on camera, but it is horrible. Sorry. It's a very cloudy day, and it's a warm day today, but cloudy. There's no sun beaming directly in here. I got out here like 8 something. It should be about 9. The watermark is somewhere. What I don't like about this here camera is the watermarks. I mean, I could section it off and enlarge it. That's just a lot. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Now, this is the first one I had to pull out, y'all. And I can promise you, we'll get into it. But by the end of the year, she's going to need a double plank. Whoa, I almost went flying out the window. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Can we get this? Are we getting this? I don't know if we're going to get this, how it shows up on camera, but even just, sheesh. Let's bring her back in her full glory, y'all. Do y'all see this? Come on. Like, come on. Gorgeous. This is the philodendron. We ain't even going to do, I'm putting the names. But this is the philodendron Adabap. That's the best I'm going to do. I know it's Adabap Puente or Puente, but I just, you know me, I name my plants quick, like the The what is that? The Anthurium Freddy. And there you go, Freddy. So this is Adabap. She's spec-freaking-tacular. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Alright, now I say I had her for that many years, simply saying that because of, if you know by now, all of my philodendrons that I do have now are trying to flower or has flowered or going to flower, at least this year. Hopefully before the end of the growing season, if not next year. I grew all these from cuttings. Yeah, she would have flowered if I didn't trade it with Finchy, which is okay. I'm perfectly fine with that. Like I said, a lot of my philodendrons are flowering, but I'm waiting her to flower because I would love to cross her with my philodendron Golden Goddess, which you guys know has flowered. That thing is tricky. The thing is tricky. The videos on pollinating philodendrons are a mess. The older videos are a freaking mess. It's like, it lets you know back then that people's minds, how we think now, is just so off balance. But anyway, philodendron Adabap, very easy going plant. If you don't have one, please get you one. They're very obtainable now. I know that it's either proven winners or is it Costa Farm has put them out as well. Very nice. If you guys remember, we potted her into this bigger pot situation here. I wonder, could I probably could. We potted her into this big pot situation. I have my little hangers here, if you're wondering what I'm doing. And what I ended up doing was pushing all the roots towards the bottom and burying them. I probably shouldn't have did that. I say that simply because of, I love my plants, but I don't want them to grow. Well, I don't want them to grow to the point where I have to retire them. Kind of how I had to did that. Philodendron green emerald that just got huge. But anyway, this is what I was saying. Hands free. I love my hanging situation. Guys, go vertical. Go vertical. Alright, but anyway, yeah, we got her. I love her. She's growing. I love the long arrow shaped leaf. This is the newest leaf, as you can see. The color difference as well. And then what I do love about these as well is the backside. This is going to need to be retired, but not until we add extra plank. Now, if you know me, and you know what I do, I make my own moss planks. And what we're going to do right here, I don't know how much that you're going to see. I'm just going to attach another plank to it, and of course beef out the moss pole. Beef out the moss plank of the moss, more moss on the plank, y'all. So that I can manage all these area roots. Remember, we pushed a lot of those roots down in there, as you can see. But since then, y'all, we have this, and then I'm not sure how much of that you're gonna be able to see up here on the top without me having to move it. The sun, as you can see, is trying to peek through the clouds. You need to go back where it was. It's supposed to be like 80 something today. Yeah. But philodendron Adabap, if you don't have one, again, get you one. I just love this here plant. We don't too much talk about her, simply because she does not give me any issues. Aside for that 1 or 2 times where I maybe have underwatered some things and they got a little happy with the spider mites. But other than that, I mean, she's freaking spider mite free. Let me show you guys real quick. Like, this is crazy. She is loving her life. There's roots growing up the back as well. She's just loving it. But philodendron Adabap, but there's currently 3 plants in here now. You see the main one. I mean, I guess you would say the bigger leaf one. Yeah, it's the main one here. We have some offshoots there. And then there's another itty bitty teeny weeny down at the bottom. And what I did, I was kind of upset when I did miss those waterings. We're still talking about this one plant. Because I lost my newer leaves, which in the planting world, if you're propagating a plant or growing a plant from seed and you keep all the leaves, even little itty bitty small ones that grow with it, oh, you're good. You a good one. You was a perfect. I can do that, but you got to be on top of watering and Pest and just use the water. Yeah, but philodendron Adabap. Let's go on to the next one, y'all. All right, guys, let's go to the next plant. Now, so I don't know if I told you guys the heater is on. It literally just turned back on. It's on 75, so it lets you know how cold it is outside right now. All right, so the next plant, and also, I remembered out the plant. I remember the plant that I forgot when I turned around and seen the new leaf. I was like, oh yeah, that's it. All right, so the second one, I'm so just crazy proud of this here plant. This here plant is going on, you can see it from there. This here plant is going on a year from when we rehabbed it from this last summer. It was just horrible. If I can find a picture, since I have to do some editing, if I can find some pictures, I will put what it looked like. And hopefully, I wonder if I can screenshot the date. Yeah, if I go to my Google Photos, it has the date, time, location, everything on it. The GPS stamp. But yeah, I'll do that. The next one is my GrowStar T5. It's either Sananthe. I know it's not a Calathea. It got to be a Sananthe, I think. It could be a Calathea. Go Persia, what they call it. This is another one. Just look at her, y'all. Are we getting this? Do I need to look at her? Come on, you cannot. And I cannot get her in the frame, y'all. This is going to be a chatty video. I cannot get her into the frame. Look at this. Look at this. And when we started, do I have any babies? I don't even have any babies that are just, even the new stalks that are coming in are way bigger than what it was when I started. Oh, you down here. Let me get you out of here. You don't got stuck. But, yeah, this is my GrowStar T5. I've had her for a while. If you do remember, I don't know. I think there are still some. There are maybe about 5 to a random 7, like OGs that are still around. But yeah, if you guys remember, you know. The only issues that I have out this here GrowStar, you guys, is just spider mites, which I'm okay with that. I'm so okay with that. Since that stuff that we use, that I keep wanting to call it systemic. There we go. The systemic that we're using for everything else but damn spider mites, which I don't get. Sorry if you can hear the children next door. I don't know why they're not in school. I'm not the parent. But the only issues we have is spider mites. I got rid of thrips, but that stuff, guys, that I use for thrips, it works. It freaking works. Do you hear me? It works to the point where I just want to OD all my plants and go back and put some more, which I am, because I think we're like at the month mark. I don't know when I got it. Yeah, it's been about a month or so. But anyway, GrowStar, Calathea, Go Persia, I'm pretty sure it's GrowStar T5. Like I said, I wish they could make something that kind of like the stuff that I'm using for the thrips, for the spider mites. I know it is. I just know it is, and it's crazy. I love the new straws. This is like, and then we up-potted her. I don't know if I had told you guys I had to up-pot her. The roots was just horrible. I think this was like right at the beginning of spring, because I wanted to give them, sheesh. And then also, well, let's finish that thought first. I wanted to give them enough space to grow, so when spring actually hits, meaning, well, that's summer at that time, but when spring gets to going, I want them to have space to grow out, and I don't want to disturb them anymore, which I think I told you guys and showed you also in a previous video that I up-potted a lot of my climbing, well, not a lot, but some of my climbing philodendrons and stuff like that. But yeah, GrowStar, if you don't have one, get you one. If you're not allergic to spider mites, then just get you one. If you are allergic to spider mites, stay away from the Calathea family and some alocasias, depending on. I noticed that, I'm pretty sure, this is a thought, but I'm pretty sure it'll work. If you're growing your, not alocasias, if you're growing your Calatheas, Go Persias in water, comment down below and let me know, do you still get spider mites on them? Because I'm noticing, or have noticed, that since I waterlogged my alocasias, they don't get spider mites at all compared to when they were in soil, even though they were growing just fine. And I may have missed the watering, which could have just attracted the mites, but still, let me know, because I'm pretty sure, like, if you water bound a lot of these deer plants, there's no way they're going to have any type of stress situations unless you just completely forget to water the plant. But that's if it's in semi-hydro. But anyway, let's keep it moving. I'm talking. We're supposed to have been finished by now, but on that first plant that out about, I don't know if you can see her. That's probably a leaf. Yep, that's that new leaf. Yep, she out of bathing. I need to break it down. This is my other thought that I was trying to thought through another thought. Moving big plants it's fine. Getting them back into the location is the headache, because now it has to be perfect to where it was before, so that each leaf is leafing, and then it's not blocking the other stuff that is hovering over, you know? Yeah. Now this one, we might do an honorable mention. I might not bother it, but that's my Gloria. She is finally glorious on us. Remember last year, every year we tend to go. I be going on small rants. Let me know if you notice that down in the comment section. But yeah, I was gonna cut her, but after that feed, she just said, you. And then I also noticed when I talk bad about my plants or come this close to throwing them out, I think my care gets better. Not only that, that plant hears you and it's like, if you finna get rid of your ass, you need to show him a little something. And then it pisses me off every time, because it goes to show me a little something, and now I don't want to get rid of it. Or I put it outside to get rid of, and I bring it back in because it's doing good. Which is why I also said in another video, if you're going to get rid of a plant, no less than 50 miles from your house. Or when you throw it in the trash, cover it up with a lot of other trash, because it'll end up back in your collection. Anyway, look, see, rant. Next plant, you guys, we have the, oh my, I don't know why these children are not in school, y'all. That's the disturbing part about it. Not my children. Oh, the next plant we have is the Monstera Constellation. I cannot get it. She's finally putting us out a new leaf. Quick let's backstory this thing real quick, y'all. For one, I can take this out. For one, let's cover what's in here. We have a cutting of, it's probably dead now. They got any life in it? I mean, no, I don't have. I put a cutting of that. It's going out the door now. Cricolate Hoya in there, and then also I put a cutting of my. You can't see it, can you? This is Syndapsis. This is Splash. Could be Exotica. I don't know. It's rooted because there's a little tug in it. I just needed something in here to balance out the water. So, you know, when I water this thing. Also, we had root rot. I didn't mention it because it's not a problem, because my mix is a lot airier, somewhat. See that? Somewhat. It's not like that. It's somewhat area, you know. So anyway, we had a little rot. I got in this little pot, and then got a little rot after of it. I can show you the rot. Here's the stem. Now this here pot. Okay, I also got a little paranoid, and I just started cutting holes in the pot everywhere because, you know, I don't do soil. So I figured the more air I can get in this thing, the less problems. Now that was after we had a little rot. This is the stem. There we go. This is the stem right here, y'all. Pulling it. This is the stem. I already knew when I put it in here, it came out a long pot. And when I put it in here, hey, Mr. Spider. When I put it in here, when I turned it, this is what happened. It came through one of the holes, and I didn't know, and I had already filled it with soil and stuff. But anyway, I'm proud of her because she's finally putting out a leaf. Got a chunk of irrigation there. I'm pretty sure she would have been did it if it didn't have any rot. As you can see, I mean, this thing is rot. I mean, that is like, yeah, I don't want to, I mean, yeah, this is it. I guess that's what the inside looked like. But anywho, you know, it rotted. I wasn't too worried about it because the leaves were still firm, no issues. So I was like, okay. And then I noticed, you know, it was a little protruding right here, like Charlotte was showing. I was like, okay, look at you. I know you fine. But yeah, I'm so freaking proud of this here plant. Again, it's a one that I do not mention at all because we don't have any problems. I mean, well, aside from the water, you probably really can't see the water stains on here. But yeah, we went through some thrippage. We did. That's before I got my stuff because you can see the damage. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick that up, but probably not because it's fighting with the backlight and then this light. But anywho, yeah, she's growing. Gave us a new leaf. One more fenestration than the other one. Now you can definitely tell that there was some root issues, just simply how short this imperio is. I pray and hope that I don't know. With me, the leaf stem ratio thing bothers me. That's with any plant. That's way before the whole debacle about the tie thing came out. But just the leaf, you know, stem ratio bothers me. I love a short, thick, kind of sort of, yeah, short and thick petiole with a massive leaf. It just don't match, you know. Now, if this leaf opens, which well, it's already open. Once it fully unfurls, usually you can tell because before the leaf unfurls, my camera loops at 8 minutes. So if I'm ever skipping a word or something, you guys, in editing, then I forgot to look up at the 8-minute mark to give myself a second to shut my face. But anyway, yeah, this is like nice, creamy. I haven't really touched. I just popped it loose. I haven't really touched or bothered anything, but yeah, I doubt this here stem will get like this. We'll definitely know the next leaf, and I don't know if it's just the growing season or again when she got my feed, she started to grow. But I can tell you now, this thing is. I can't tell you what light feels like with this thing because I don't check it, you know, but it feels pretty light, and everything down below is coming out the little holes. But Tycon, you guys, I'm so proud of it. So freaking proud of it. So freaking proud of it. But they do have these here ties coming out. This is not going to be a short video. They do have ties coming out, you guys. I'm pretty sure a lot of you definitely shouldn't know now. Even if you're not a plant parent, I'm pretty sure you've seen one. But I just hate that I don't have any in my location. And at this point, even if I did have one in my location, has a video came out yet? No, but it will come out. I did receive a tie Constellation from one of my wheat straws, is what I call you guys. So it's in the house. I might bring it back out, and I still might put it in there with her, so I can kind of set it and forget it. You know, I don't know, but yeah, I'm on a rant. But the ties are out in big box stores and stuff and such and such. I don't know if the bigger ties are going to hold. Let's make sure. Did we do 3 already? Yeah, with the next 2, the last 2 guys, we're going to go and transition to the inside and finish it up. But the ties are everywhere. Now the bigger ties, they might still hold their price, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna dwindle down very slow. I would love a just instant gratification tie con. When I tell you guys, I will clean out all this. Nothing over here makes any sense to me. If I have a massive size tie, we're talking leaves, not like jungle 5, but we're talking big fenestrated leaves. Not maybe, yeah. Can you see these? Size of my semi-elbow Monstera over there that's growing. Maybe a little bit bigger. Okay, a lot bit bigger. Maybe like the size of Kevin's. What is it? Akuma La Plana, yeah, Hakuma, yeah, you know, Tears, that thing is awesome. I've seen 1 up close in real life, 2 up close in real life, and lost my peduncles, but that was back when they were like $8,000 at that point. But yeah, a nice one is like 400. You know, he just finna cut off like 400. Hopefully, I don't know. Like waiting another 3, yeah. I would definitely want Instagram. We're just not talking about just ties right now, and y'all know I could talk about a plant. But let's go ahead and transition into the inside, and we can finish this video up. Now there was a lot of Anthuriums that I want to show you guys that I'm like so proud of. They've been getting fed good. And again, it could just be the springtime. I don't know. I'm pretty sure. I think we talked about this. Here we go on a rant. It has to be atmospheric pressure. And these plants can figure it out, because if they're getting the same amount of light and also the same amount of feed year round, the weather in here stays constant year round if I'm not bothering things. But during the wintertime, it definitely stays constant because I'm not out here, you know, fidgeting, sweating, and then it's 3 degrees outside. So yeah, which is why I'll be transferring to the cavern. I think it's atmospheric pressure. There's no way that they all can start to grow at like the same time, at the same rate, when everyone, you know, and even then, if they're going dormant, I mean, why I'm doing this because some plants do go dormant. If they're going dormant and they all wake up at the same time, you're giving them the same light. They're not getting any extra light, any other. Some we're missing something. Someone dissect that, please. Get the tech guy, somebody. Can we debunk all that? Something has to be, because I wish I had the money to just get me something. I will figure it out. I don't want to just get down into the science of the science, but I feel like it's something else, because you can, like I said, you can give these your plants, they don't know the difference between not being outside and being outside, which is why they can grow all the way throughout the years. But you have some that just want to show their behind during springtime or when it warms up outside. It's crazy. Anyway, we're on a rant, and I'm just ranting. It's supposed to be a quick video, a 1-2. This don't turn into an 8-9. Goodness. I went so far on a rant, I forgot what my initial topic that took us off the side road to the rant. I can't even do a U-turn. Now I can't even back up. Now I got to just make my own path back to the road. And the road leads to, let's make sure before I get to that. We were talking about Amazon. Oh, see, I made it back, y'all. Them Anthuriums. Some of those definitely would have made the list because they're every last one of them has put out a leaf. They're growing. And then there's like this one massive one that, who did I say? I forgot who I had a conversation with about I was gonna like trade it or sell it. That Anthurium silver. Yeah, silver crystal. Silver mag. Let me see, I have a crystal on them. I have a, okay, mag. Because see, I try to get plants that I don't have when it comes to Anthuriums. But it's the crystal mag, and the leaf is like this. You know, but you guys will see it. I don't know if it'll be the next video or the video after that, because I'm pretty sure I don't know how it's going to work. But I'm doing an updated Anthurium video. You guys already seen the updated strappies, which are just growing. I'm not going to go on the rant, but they didn't make it because they're doing their own video. Let's go ahead and go on the inside, you guys, and wrap this here up, and I can edit and get out here to just, guys, I cleaned up. Nope. Let's see you guys on the inside. Alright guys, we've made it into the cavern. Alright, now these are last two. One, I mean, you probably heard about one of them already. We did, I think, a video on another. Now this next one is a philodendron. Now, okay. I'm trying not to damage anything while getting her out. I heard something break. No, I just broke a leaf. No. Sheesh. But anyway, yeah, this one is the Philodendron McDowell. This is the newest leaf here. I'm so freaking proud of this here plant. Like, come on. Now, for a while, you guys, which is why this leaf, it looks about the same, to be honest, but it looks a little bit bigger. But the lobes overlapping on this newest leaf. But I did have to force her down into this here reservoir. Now, I think I did mention it. Now, my thoughts and my brain, you know how it works. New spike here. But anyway, I'm thinking maybe they know that the inside of this here is full of roots. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, because she's wrapped around a few times. The bottom is okay. Maybe they know, and then it lifts itself off the soil or wherever it's at to try to grow and then fall onto somewhat another spot that has a lot more root space to it. But that's the only real natural reason I can see why a plant that's a crawler would just decide not to crawl anymore. Is maybe because the roots, it needs a lot of space, or it needs to feel not cramped. Well, I would think so, because if these are tropical plants that grow on the ground in like the forest or whatever, the tropical rainforest, whatever, there's no limit of space that a plant can grow in that kind of ground cover, you know? So yeah, she made the list. Look at it. I'm like so freaking proud of it. I think I don't know. I can't say I got the hang of it because I don't know what I'm doing. which is literally nothing. Aside from not as much light, I don't know, but I'm upset about this leaf I just broke. That really just upsetted me. It really did, y'all. It really did. I might get a rock and see, I might just attach it like that. Let's finish it. Let's finish it. Sheesh. How about little butter? I'm upset about that. Jeez. And this wouldn't have happened if it wouldn't have made the list, you know. The second philodendron I was telling you guys about. But easy going if you can get the hang of it. Again, I don't know what I'm doing, and for a while, I mean, I did lose a lot of stem down here. I mean, a lot of leaves here. And as you can see, I just broke off one, which is crazy. And then I think the one that used to sit here was kind of messed up when it came in, and of course I probably took it off. But yeah, Philodendron McDowell. If you don't have one by now, guys, please get you one. I wouldn't necessarily recommend a smaller specimen because I really caught it, and this is like a year's growth, year's worth of time, if you remember. But yeah, and we haven't had to pop. Well, as you can see now, I put this here stem to try to lift this new leaf here up because how it was growing, and yeah. But anyway, we're definitely going to have to connect, or I might just cut it. I don't know. We might do the connection on the pot, you guys. Remember, I got these from the dollar store. They do connect. I might have to tape it in the inside or glue it so it stays secure. But other than that, they do slide down and connect. And she made the list. And I don't know if you probably won't be able to see her, but she sits low to the floor. And how she's growing, I had to switch the position of how she's growing. This leaf is still growing kind of sort of that way. You would figure that the older leaves have a hard time adjusting to light unless it's like the only leaf left. But anyway, they all are adjusting this way, which is the long way. I felt that it needed that in order for it to look right for me, and in order for the leaves to get good access to some light. But Philodendron McDowell. I'm gonna have to readjust these leaves. That'll have to work for now. I'm rearranging some things down here. My 4 plants. I'm trying to move them around. And then you also know that I'm thinking about moving all of my prayer plants inside as well, or until I find a designated spot for it. But that's a whole nother video. This is gonna bother me. Sheesh. Alright, everything is back. Alright guys, now the last plant that we have on the list is a Hoya. Now I'm so upset. I'm gonna have to get this out of my sight. Probably just throw it in the trash so I don't see it anymore. It's a Hoya. Now, you know how I feel about my Hoyas. I have my other Hoyas outside. I might need to move them. I think one is getting too much sun. I don't know. I mean, if push comes to shove, I could just start them over, right? Yeah, definitely saves, well, it'll add more space pot-wise. But area-wise, it'll, whatever. Next plant we have is the Hoya Koreana Super Silver, which what are you doing? What are you doing? Which I've turned this here stand into like a trailing situation. Sheesh, let's get up on this here thing on this side, Pete. Alright, is that better? Yeah. Look at her. She's like freaking gorgeous. Now, we know we almost lost this here plant a couple times due to root rot. I'll give her a little. I don't know if I should water her because she's flowering. Oh, look at this. You guys see that? Wait, which way do I go? There we go. So, should I do this now? Yeah, let's go ahead and do this now while we're on camera. Now, this one here made the list. I'm pretty sure she's on that list now because she's crazy dry. So this is what I normally do. Go slow. There we go. Try not to break as many. Oh, this one look like it wrapped back around. Oh no, it's connected. 2 roots right here. There we go. Alright. Yeah, she's fine. And then I just, there we go. Put it back in here just like that. Especially don't need a repot, but we're gonna give her, I have a little bottle of water. You know what I'm gonna do? Put a little at the bottom here. Guys, this is not playing in the video, you know that, right? Just give her a little taste. You know, not a lot. Again, she's flowering and I don't wanna mess up that, and then I also don't want to mess up, let's push this down a little bit more. Don't want to mess up the root system. There we go. Root system as well. Trying to make sure some of this stuff will make sure that it touches the sphagnum moss is retouching the bottom. Even though there's a big, there we go, no wonder, gap on one side. But yeah, let's see where the water line is. She made the list. I'm so freaking proud. Look at it. Oh goodness, guys, look at that. Look at, y'all know how I feel about Hoya. Look at that. There's another one somewhere else right here. Nice firm leaves. Wait, can we, oh, I don't know what I'm looking at. There we go. Wait, get back over here. Let's switch out my battery too. Wait, how do you work this? There we go. Wait, where? Okay. Are we getting this? There we go, y'all. Look at that. This is like freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. Now my other Coriana, I would say splash or black or whatever you want to call it. It has a peduncle, but it hasn't did anything. I think it may have fried. Yeah. I don't know, but you definitely can see the peduncle thing on it. But these here are getting somewhere, and the only one that really flowers and you really don't have to do anything to it is the Hoya shooting star Hoya, something like that. Yeah, that's the one that bloomed. Oh, let's just look at them. Oh, y'all, and I just been keeping an eye on them, kind of, sort of, not really, but when I remember to look over at them. Like freaking gorgeous. So yeah, she made the list just because of the flowers. Y'all know I'm a little happy about that. I don't know what I'm doing, but whatever it is, I'm gonna keep doing it, even if it's nothing. And I'll be proud that I'm doing nothing to get these things to freaking sure. Super dunkles. I don't know how they're blooming in a north-facing window. Very strange. Probably the Barina light is the only really light. And then the top light, of course, but just the Barina light, and I know the sun. You know how the shines when you can see it like through the blinds? Those are definitely not hitting over here. I mean, sometimes in certain parts of the year. Not all the way over here, but some of these will get a little light on it. But yeah, it's not getting any like direct facing north window-ish light. It's just chilling. Yeah. It's just chilling, and we getting those. I think I told you guys a story. I was sitting here on the bed, just looking at the plants, and next thing you know, my eyes just hit that sweet spot. Yeah, last plant, Coriana, Super Silver. But yeah, I mean, I'm better to suck up this water because this moss was just about. Yeah, because this moss was dry. Let's do this. Alright guys, that is it here for today's video. Those were my top 5 plants that I just cannot stop gawking at. And you have that out-of-bap that we don't see, that there's nothing negative like you can say about it, you know. Now I can say a few things about that McDowell, but it's growing now, and again, the only thing I have to worry about pest wise out of everything now, I can say that without knocking on wood, is spider mites. That stuff work, whatever it is. I don't know if you have it in your state, which I'm pretty sure, why wouldn't you? You know, get you some of this, you guys. The only pest you have to worry about is spider mites, and I can guarantee you, if you, well, depending on what you like. You know, I would rather have thrip than spider mite, but both of them at the same time, just not happening. So, yeah, get you some of that. It works, whatever. Do me a favor. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure your notification bell is on as well. Keep you notified. Let you know what's going on over here at Plantwitpete. Everything that I do use on the channel that you may have seen, whether it's that little plastic pot or whatever, the rectangular pot thing, got it from the Family Dollar. Also, you can find them on Amazon as well. Anyway, all the stuff is down in the description box below. If you'd like to support the channel, you guys, there's a super thanks little thing. Looks like a little heart thingy. Just click it. It's not subscription related. If you want to give $2, $4, $5, 10 million, I'll be grateful. If you can't do that, just watching the video, you guys, and hitting that like button definitely works. This algorithm going. There's a little bit more wheat straws up in this thing, and I think that is it. If you're not subscribed to my Instagram, all my social handles are down in the description box below. Whatever I post on one goes straight to the other. So, but I'm mostly on Instagram. If you'd like to contact me as well, all the stuff in the description box below. Go and check those out. And I think that is it. What did I step on? Oh, I'm gonna take this marina light with me. Did you see that? It's gonna go. That is it for today. I think I might do one more video. I'm still trying to construct this. This is not video related. It's just, you know, I'm taking my time to figure out where I want to put stuff and whatever. But I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.